What's up YouTube? This is Joe from Team Death Meta giving you a deck list today. Considering the last one, the Galaxy deck had so many views, I thought I'll do them on Dev Pro from now on. So here's the deck that I will be playing once the structure deck comes out, and that is Cyber Dragons. So yeah, let's begin then. We have one Cyber Altane. He's just your kind of like your secondary Dark Hole, your like final beat stick, like late game. You don't really want to play this early game unless it's a monster that has an effect like can't be destroyed by card effects or battling whatever, since this guy just sends everything. But you really want to play this late game. So yeah, that's one Altane. 3 Cyber Dragons. Obviously it's a cyber deck, you gotta have 3 Cyber Dragons. You have your 3 Cyber Dragon Dre. This is your rank 5 engine card, your combo piece really. 1800 attack, it's pretty good. Pretty good attack. When you summon, you change all Cyber Dragons to level 5 and he becomes Cyber Dragon when he's on the field and in grave. Also, if this card is banished, you can target Cyber Dragon control and it can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects. So, to the end of turn. So that's not bad. But you mostly do it for your rank 5s and the whole Cyber Dragon name thing. Next we have 3 Cyber Dragon cores. These 2 will be coming in the deck if you don't know. This guy is pretty much your searcher. For when he's summoned, you can add a cyber or cybernetic spell trap card from your deck to your hand. So you mostly search out this card, which searches out any Cyber Dragon, or any light machine really. And he also has the ability of becoming Cyber Dragon on the field and the grave, which is also good. And also, if your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can banish this card from the grave, special summon a Cyber Dragon from your deck. So it's a lot of deck thing. This is pretty much your ultimate searcher, and it really helps Cyber Dragon archetype. I also play 2 Cyber Dragons away. It's just the extra whole becoming Cyber Dragon. I want to max out the amount of Cyber Dragons in the deck. I would play a Proto, but I just have no room. Other than that, I really like Proto. People, I just had a text. So I got 2 away. So in this deck, I have 3, 6, 11 Cyber Dragons in the deck. So I ultimately abuse pretty much the name Cyber Dragon. Next I have 3 Cyber Valleys. It's just a stalling and draw engine card. I really like it, and it combos well with Machine Dupe. I have an Honest because majority of the cards in this deck are light. I have a Machina Fortress. Just the ability to special summon this guy. He's a good stall card, which is mostly why I haven't been here. And I have a Gen X Ally Birdman. These two ideas came from another YouTuber who does Cyber Dragon decks. I will mention his channel in the comments below. No, in the description below. So I'd say go check him out as well. He does really good cyber decks and other decks as well. But yeah, I thought these are pretty good. This guy is just another machine, which is really nicely abused in the deck, and he has synchro potential. Just a simple Cyber Dragon Gen X summons, you got a level 8. So yeah, he's in here. So moving on to spells, we have 3 Cyber Repair Plants. This is your ultimate searcher card. If there's a Cyber Dragon in your graveyard, which again I have 9 Cyber Dragons possible in the graveyard in this deck. So this card will 90% be live. you can activate one of the effects. You can add a light machine from your deck to your hand, or target a light machine graveyard and shuffle it back into the deck. You mostly just use the effect of adding a card. And if you have 3 or more, you can activate both, which is pretty good. But you mostly just use it to add a card. Next, got an Overload Fusion for the Over Dragon play. That's just mostly what it is. It's just for the Over Dragon play, but it's a good last card, like Eltane. 3 power bonds. I like maxing out 3 power bonds. I like the ultimate. I like to be able to use majority of the times. Being able to just OTK with Cyber Twin Dragon is just really good, and because of so many Cyber Dragons now, End Dragon is an option. But I like to be able to have it in my hand, so I don't want to be in that position where, oh god, I need a power bond now. So I have that. Machine Doom, as I mentioned before with Valley, it's just mostly just for Valley. I don't go for 2 because we can also do it Recall as well. I just forgot. You can do it Recall, which is very nice. This plus this plus this is N, so it's very good. But I don't like to go 2 because I feel like 2 would just be a dead draw. So I just have the 1. You have your OTK card, limited removal. It's just nice. It's just like another Honest for machines, really. I have 3 Forbidden Lance. I just for just maximum protection. So that's good, really. You don't want your fusions being messed with when you play it, because you do use up resources. Naturally, in a fusion deck, you use up resources to get out your boss monsters. So Forbidden Lance is there to protect it and make sure your resources don't go to waste. We have a Book of Moon, because I like Book of Moon. Double MST and a Dark Hole, just for general field wipe, back row hate and monster hate. We have the One Cyber Network. It's just your return from a different dimension, really, for Cyber Dragons. If it's just destroyed, you get to bring back all your banished light machines. And yeah, so that's just mostly it, really. That's just mostly what you use it for. I think you can, these guys, yeah, you can combo it with Mystical Space Typhoon if you really want to. So, and you can also combo it with I think you can combo it with Eltane. No, you can't combo with Eltane, but you can combo it with Over Dragon, which is very nice. So if you go for the Overload and then you go for the Over Dragon play, you blow up everything, you kill Network, you get back all your stuff that you used to make it. So it's a very good combo. But just the one, because I feel like more will be too cloggy unless you go for the Magical Hat the variant of the deck where you abuse Network. I have 2 Breakthrough Skill just for stopping those effects. I have a Compulse because it's Compulse, and 2 Dark Bribes. Again, it's like with the Forbidden Lance, you want to protect your monsters, so it's very good. For the extra deck, which is where the deck shines, like my Galaxy deck, you have I have 2 Cyber Dragons. You can have 2 now. He's very viable. So thanks to Nova, which I'll get to in a bit. But yeah, just a 4k piercing beat stick with an 8k potential with a power bond. So it's just very nice. 3 Cyber Twins. I always max out Cyber Twin in the Cyber deck because he's the one that I will go to the most. Being able to attack twice with 2800 or potential 56 is just really good. So 3 twins, 2 Over Dragons, 3's just too many, 2's just very good. You got 1 for the Overload and you got 1 for the power bond, so, or both for the power bond. You get what I mean. But yeah, just he's a good monster. He's pretty much like Cyber Twin, just weaker, but yeah, very good monster. And then you got the 3 Fortress Dragons because, you know, it's Fortress Dragon. It's just a very good card. One card you can combo with Fortress Dragon is, if I can find it, is DNA Surgery. I would have this in the deck. I'm going to put it there. But yeah, you can combo it with DNA Surgery, which is very nice. Um, I don't have DNA Surgery in here at the moment because I feel like when the deck comes out, a lot of people will be playing cyber decks or machine decks. So I feel like just naturally being able to just summon Cyber Dragon contact views is just very good. But I don't want to make him a main option, so I just want him to be just a standard option. So 3 of him. You can take one out for another synchro, but I'll get to that in a bit. Oh, sorry about that. 3 Cybernovas. He's pretty much the main style of the extra deck, kinda. Besides Cyber Twin Dragon, it's the main new card from the new deck, along with all the stuff in here. Just when he's destroyed by a card effect, if this card's sent to the graveyard by opponent's card effect, you can special summon 1 machine type fusion on the extra deck. So I will mostly go into Cyber End Dragon, just being able to go from a 2/1 to a 4000 from just them doing something to you is just brilliant. So Cybernova, and it's very easy to make in this deck. You mostly make it with Dry and Cyber Dragon, or Dry and anything else really. Consider Pleiades because majority of your monsters are lights. So he's just a good option. Being able to just have a double compulsion on a monster is just very nice. And for the synchro, I got from Stardust Dragon because again, like Lance and Bribe, I want to protect my resources. And Stardust is just a generally good card. Here in the side deck is options really. I'll quickly run through them. You could go for the 3rd Zwei if you really want to, because he does have the ability to go to an 18 when he attacks. Or Proto. I kinda sometimes prefer Proto to Zwei because you have to reveal a spell for him to become Cyber Dragon on the field. Whereas Proto, you just summon it and he just has the condition of doing it. Although Zwei does have his ups because he just generally becomes Cyber Dragon in the graveyard as well. So you can go for either one you want. With Proto, it opens up rank 3 engines as well, but it's up to you. You can go for a BLS because in this build I have 5 stuff that in the extra deck that's also dark, plus with the Birdman, so you can go for a Chaos route if you wish. I think they're pretty good. I haven't seen most of them, so you can go for them. You can max out your Cyber Ends as well, but again I feel like 2 is just needed. This card, I'm not sure when we'll be getting it. Hopefully we'll be getting it in the set close to the deck's release. It's just pretty much, if any of you watch GX, you will know what this card does. You just pay half your life points and you can pretty much just fusion summon from anywhere other than the deck to make a machine fusion. So it's pretty good combo. Late game with Powerbond, you can go for Cyber Ed, just OTK your opponent. It's a good card. I'm not running it though because I kind of want to keep this deck close and playable to the structure deck's release as possible. I don't want to get used to this card and find out I have to wait a while for me to play it. You can go for 3 Over Dragons if you wish. I just don't. Also, other rank 5s are Shark Fortress and Volcasaurus. These are probably my 2 other choices. Volcasaurus is for the general pop and burn, and Shark Fortress for the potential more OTK potentials for the deck, being able to attack more than once, and as I mentioned before, DNA Surgery. But yes, that's the deck, people. I would also just say I would side DNA Surgery 100% for this deck if you do plan on playing competitively, like I will. Just because DNA Surgery hurts so many decks. Bujins are a thing, so and most other decks rely on types, so you can just make everything a machine and then just completely destroy your opponents. This deck has a lot of potential. When it comes out, I do suggest playing it. You just literally buy 3 of the decks and then you have a good staple deck. You'll have 3 of Twins and 3 Novas and mostly everything in this deck, in this build. except for like the breakthrough skills and lances and that, you have to get those separately. But yeah, so that's the deck. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all guys next time in the next video. Bye.